The Philippine Coast Guard has just deployed its newest ship to the West Philippine Sea, a region often making headlines due to rising tensions. But here's the question: how does the PCG, with its smaller fleet, manage to stand firm against the overwhelming might of the China Coast Guard (CCG), which is backed by one of the world's largest maritime forces? Stick around to find out how the PCG is stepping up without firing a single shot. Fun fact: did you know that the PCG was originally part of the Philippine Navy and only became a separate civilian agency in 1998? This shift allowed it to focus more on non-military maritime law enforcement and humanitarian missions, which is why its approach today remains focused on safety and diplomacy. The Philippine Coast Guard, PCG, has a long history dating back to the Spanish colonial era, but its most significant transformation came after World War II. Since then, it has grown from a handful of patrol boats to a force of 30,000 personnel as of 2024, with more vessels and equipment on the way. In the current maritime climate, tensions have escalated in the West Philippine Sea. Chinese vessels continue to increase their presence in areas like ESCALATE Shoal, with the China Coast Guard (CCG) using aggressive tactics such as water cannons and laser targeting to intimidate Philippine vessels. In response, the PCG has stepped up its game. Through international cooperation, it has acquired new patrol ships like the BRP Teresa Magbanua and BRP Gabriela Silang, significantly boosting its ability to patrol and safeguard Philippine waters. Here's a fun bit of trivia. The BRP Gabriela Silang is the largest and most modern vessel in the PCG fleet. This 84-meter offshore patrol vessel is capable of performing extended missions with advanced radar systems, a helicopter deck, and space for search and rescue operations. Despite its size, it is outnumbered by the much larger and more powerful ships of the CCG. However, its presence sends a strong signal of the Philippines' commitment to defending its maritime territory. PCG relies on international alliances to even the playing field. Joint patrols and exercises with the U.S. Coast Guard and the Japan Coast Guard enhance their operational capability while providing a deterrent against aggression. These partnerships also help the PCG develop its maritime domain awareness (MDA) through satellite surveillance, radar stations, and UAVs, allowing them to monitor Chinese activities in real time without the need for constant physical presence. Another key part of the PCG strategy is focusing on non-military operations. Unlike the CCG, which often resorts to coercive tactics, the PCG emphasizes humanitarian missions such as search and rescue, environmental protection, and assistance to Filipino fishermen. This approach not only reduces the likelihood of conflict, but also helps the PCG maintain a legitimate presence in contested waters under international maritime law. The 2016 Hague Tribunal ruling plays a crucial role in this effort. The ruling, which invalidated China's expansive claims in the South China Sea, is a cornerstone of the Philippines' diplomatic strategy. By upholding international law and using the ruling to garner support from other nations, the PCG can assert its rights without resorting to military confrontation. Now back to our opening question: how does the PCG hold its ground against the mighty CCG? The non-aggressive resolution lies in a combination of strategic partnerships, technological upgrades, and a firm commitment to humanitarian law enforcement. The PCG doesn't need to outmatch the CCG in sheer numbers. Instead, it leverages international support and advanced maritime technologies to secure its interests. By avoiding direct conflict and focusing on cooperative security measures, the PCG maintains a strong presence in the West Philippine Sea while promoting stability and peace in the region. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay updated on maritime security in Asia, like, share, and subscribe to OHA News Asia. We'll keep you informed on how the PCG continues to rise to the challenge of safeguarding Philippine waters. Let us know in the comments how you think this maritime showdown will evolve.